What's up, world? Lee here with Sticks, Strings, and Other Things, my teeny tiny little corner of the internet where I come to you every other week to chit-chat with you about all of the crafty things that I've been getting my hands onto. This is episode 88, and I am coming to you, I don't remember what day it is. Hot? It's a hot day. It's July 9th, 2024. I'm coming to you from the Pacific Northwest, where summer has arrived, and with it has come the fire of 1,000 fiery suns, or the heat from 1,000 fiery suns. It's hot. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. So I'm doing this early in the morning so that I can go park my butt in front of a fan or my AC unit, which I currently am having quite the love affair with, and not move ever again. In the Pacific Northwest, we have some hot days. We do. And these are them. Not a fan. I'm just drinking iced tea today because, again, it's hot. And, yeah. This is supposedly the hottest day. They keep moving the heat advisory warning out. It was supposed to end yesterday, and then it was supposed to end tonight. Now it's going to end tomorrow sometime. I bet tomorrow they'll just move it again. Anyhow, enough with the weather. It's hot. Stay inside. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Yes. Yes. Enjoy your AC units. Yes. All right. Let me look at my notes a little better. I put them down and then I covered them with things because that helps. I'm going to lean forward to grab some items. Yoink. Because I put them in a stupid spot when I was setting up. Because it's hot and my brain doesn't work. Have I mentioned it's hot? I think so. I have 2 FFOs. I know. And even more. I have 3 more sewn all up, but I haven't stuffed them and futzed with them and done all the things. But they're sewn, which means they're a half FFO. A quarter FFO? 3/4 FFO'd. I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Anyhow, let me show you my FFOs. This is Goth Chicken by Lindy Stitches. Looky! I did the thing! And then it has the Lady Dot Creates velvet on the back. Look! Look! Hee hee! Isn't she cute? Oh, so sweet. My little Goth Chicken. Yay. Goth Chicken. And then, where am I going to put you? I don't know where I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you back right there. And then, I decided to pull out, because it is July, and therefore it is Christmas in July, and it's hot, so I was wanting to work on cool things. I decided to pull out a project that I'd started last December, which is Merry Little Christmas by Teresa Vanette. And I would show you what it looks like, except I finished it. And then I fully finished it. So this was not even finished yet, and I immediately went to the fully finishing. Who am I? I turned it into a pillow. It's a little big for a pillow, but I don't care. Ah, there it is. Looky! And there's the back. Ah! That's even somewhat straight. I'm quite proud of myself. Now, there's a couple things I'm going to say about this piece. There should be a lot more little white snowflakes and a little bit of a snowbank, snow ground on the bottom. I was stitching this and I went, nope. No, 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 no. There is no snow on the ground. I don't think you're missing it. And I just kind of randomly put in little snowflakes. They're supposed to be little onesie, and by onesie I mean little one. My head's getting cut off. There we go. Little one stitch snowflakes. I did not put them in, and I don't think it's missing anything. Or it doesn't feel like it's missing anything to me. So I finished that. And I fully finished it. That's 2. 2. I'm very proud of myself, if I must say so myself, which I do because this is my Flosstube. Thank you for visiting, by the way. I hope wherever you are at, you are not dying of heat or cold, depending on where you are in the world. Anyhow, those are my FFOs. I know. I'm feeling so chuffed. I really am. Now, see if I can find both my finishes. Oh, yes, I have 2 more finishes. No, who am I? Who am I? Let me get my board. Not that it helps, but sometimes it does. I have finished my 100 stitches a day project, which I moved up to 200 stitches a day just to get this thing finished. This is Elizabeth by Carriage House Sampling. And there she is. And now you can read the word birds just fine because I filled in the hill. This is 1/2 on a 40 count. I have no clue what. Using a Vicky Clayton Silks conversion that I got years ago. And hold on a second, I need to sneeze. All right, I'm back. It's also allergy season. When isn't it? I'm allergic to the planet Earth. In real life, you can actually see her hair. You really can. On the camera, it just disappears completely and she looks like a little bald girl. But it's there, I promise. See? There it is. There it is. This is the 3rd of the 4 girls. I have 1 more to do. And she is all set. Don't know when I'm going to start her, but she is all set. And I think it's very sweet. If I were to start this over, which, you know, I'm not going to, I would have chosen a different color for surrounding the black spots in her dress. But I think it looks just fine this way too. So nice. So nice. And if anybody cares, oh, I don't think I have it in here. Never mind. I was going to say, hey, I can show you what the 4th girl looks like, but I don't think I can. She's not in my basket because I'm not starting her. That would be why. Done. I had started that one years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago before I stopped stitching for a while. So when I came back to stitching in 2020, I had a lot of projects that had been started and never finished. I am slowly working my way through some of them. She was one. Next up of a finish is Villains and Princesses. It is from the Forbidden Fiber Company Maleficent box. I used all the called for things for the box, but I did change the wording. The wording originally said, sometimes a villain is just a princess who hasn't been rescued. And I changed that. I don't care if it's a quote from the movie. I didn't like it. So this is what I changed it to. Sometimes a villain is just a princess who rescued herself. And I finished this. I enjoyed it, as you can tell, because I finished the whole thing. It's cute. I forget which number of start this was for the year. 47? I don't remember. Not 47, 27. I'm trying to do 50 starts. I'm not at 40s. I'm in the 20s. I think this was 27 or 28. Isn't she lovely? I think she's lovely. So yes, I changed the one thing. I loved this green. This super, super bright green. I was all concerned about it in the floss pack because I was like, whoa, that is really green. But stitched up, it looks quite lovely. And I will admit, I did think about stopping just right here. Leaving off is just having sometimes a villain. And then I thought again, sometimes a villain is just a princess. That was another spot I was tempted to stop at, but no, I did the whole thing. But yes, sometimes a villain, or sometimes a villain is just a princess. Both work. That is another finish. Oh, I have no clue what I'm going to do with this finish. I have no clue what I'm going to do with the girls. But they're now finished. And where was I putting them? Just next to me. That works. Oh, wait. Let me reach. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, I can show you. Sitting next to me is the bag that had Elizabeth. So this will be the last girl in this series, and it is Molly with her adorable spotty cat. Look at the cat. Look at the cat. Oh, so cute. So that'll be the fourth in this series for the ladies. For the Maleficent one, it's 2 over 2 on, I think, 32 count. I think the called for was called Countess. It is a very, very, very light purple. The fabric for Elizabeth, I have no clue. I have no clue. It was years ago, and I do not know what I used. So, 2 FFOs, 2 fully finishes. Oh my gosh. I should have these finished, but I don't. They're in my knitting. They're my knitting bag. These are my Farmer's Daughters Fiber Sock Squad socks for last month. Yes, last month. I have finished one whole sock. This is the Coffee Talk Socks by Tracy Miller. And I have finished one sock. I kind of like the toe. There's a lot of pearls. The toe is entirely pearled on the top. I followed the directions. Directions and instructions, when you smash those 2 words together, evidently become destructions. No, I followed the directions entirely for this piece because I thought the toe looked kind of fun, so I thought I'd do it. I do have one finished, and I have, where's my, there it is. Like, where's my other one? I have started the second. I think I might have shown you that I don't know. I don't know if I had that finished last time I filmed, but I don't know. But I do have the cuff done and just barely the legs started on the second one. Getting yet another color that looked exactly the same as all the other colors kind of put a damper on me wanting to finish these. However, I'm hoping to get back to them soon. Those are my stitch markers in a tin, in case you were wondering. So I do have a hoe. So 2 finishes, 2 FFOs, 1 hoe. I was productive last 2 weeks. I really was. Sorry about the clanking, but I only have 1 metal straw. Now what? Let's get to whips. I have a few. I have a couple. I have some. I have a new 100 stitches a day project, and it is back down to 100 stitches a day. I'm not feeling the, oh God, I just want this done on this one. I spun my wheel because I have a bunch of my projects on a wheel, and when I spin it, I just do whatever it tells me to for my 100 stitches a day project. I am hoping to get that done during that 100 stitches, but every once in a while I just get tired. I get tired. I think my earrings flipped. Oh, it had. There. Let's get the peacock showing. I just get tired of it and I put it away. I've so far only done that once. Every other time I've pulled out a whip, I have actually finished it. What it pulled this time made me giggle a little bit, because earlier I said it was Christmas in July, and it pulled one of my Christmas ones. I know it's just coincidence, but I thought it was funny. This is by, who it is? The Scarlet House. It is Bringing Home the Tree. And here is where I am. When I first picked it up, I had these 2 snowflakes, this topiary and bird, this puppy, and these... I'd started the bunnies, but I hadn't finished them, and I had part of this snowbank down here. In my 100 stitches a day, I have finished the snowbank, created my happy little sled with a tree, finished my horsey with mane. I gave him some hair up there, and I've started the trees over here. So, whoop, helps if you're holding it the right direction. I have a couple more trees and a house and another big snowflake. This is on, everything's called for, so it's 36 count mink linen from R&R. I am doing one strand? Yes, one strand over 2 using the called for colors, which are Weeks Dye Works. I got it as a kit. So pretty. So that means I do have all the stuff for fully finishing it, including a little jingly bell. And I'm starting to finish things, so that might actually happen. Oh. So there is my 100 stitches a day project. And then, let's see, what have I done? What have I done? I don't even know what I've done. Not that one. I'm just gonna reach in here and start pulling stuff out. I've worked on 3 more stitching projects, 2 more knitting projects, and, well, we'll see what else we've done. We'll see, because I have some new starts as well. Oh, sorry. 2 projects, I have 2 starts as well. I have lots of 2s. Everything, it's duality here. Everything is 2s. I have worked on my Modern Folk Embroidery, No Time Like the Present. This is the stitch along for this year. I have been working on this in a way so that next month will be my last month. Next month should be the month that I finish this. And I am well on my way for that. Let me just put it on this board because he's so pretty. He's so pretty. I am using 40 count. I know it's a Cedar River linen. I'm forgetting the color. Overcast. 40 count Overcast from Cedar River Linen, and I am using 2 colors of Roxy Flosco. The red is Fallow Red, and the blue is Yonder. The yellow is Colonel Mustard, because of course I had to do Colonel Mustard. How could I not? This is why I never wear these. The peacocks never pop out. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Look at that. Let me pull you forward. I finished my squirrels. They are at a rave and having a blast of a party right now, holding acorns, because of course they're squirrels. What else would they do? I finished the Tempest and the Fugit. I had Tempest last time, so I finished the Fugit. I have, oh no, 2024, so now I really do have to finish it this year. I have the year stitched in, but plans are for next month to have this finished. I have my Hourglass, which is the last spot that I'm going to be putting, oh, stand up. Last spot that I'm going to be putting the Colonel Mustard. So the Colonel Mustard is all finished in this piece, and I am going to need to get clips because that is obnoxious as heck. Where was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. It's 1/2. Oh, Colonel Mustard, that's where I was. That is the last spot that I'm going to be doing Colonel Mustard, and I'm really glad that I added the yellow. I think it looks lovely. So I'm working in the Assisi portion of this arch. I have about 3,000 stitches left to do. I've been trying to do about 4,000. Sometimes I've been going over so that I could get this done in August. And I have 3,000 stitches left, so finish the Assisi border in that arch. And in here is a deer. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm melting. Sorry. So pretty, so pretty. Oh, I am in love with this piece so much. As you can tell, I still haven't cut it off the fabric, because why would I do that? I love having a yard of fabric, or half yard of fabric, or however much fabric this is, just flapping about while I stitch. It's great. Evidently it is great because I keep doing it. And yeah, I love this piece. I really love this piece. And if you're new, and you're wondering why I'm trying to do a year-long project and finishing it in August, that is because I want to do Sampler September without this hanging over me, because I want to start a couple things for Sampler September, and I want to do a bunch of Halloween stitching in October, Black Sampler November, possibly also in September because it's Sampler September. I also want to start, who is it? Hibernation Stitcher, New Hampshire Stitcher. Someone on Flosstube does a BAP to school, big ass project in September, and I'm going to start a sampler, but not my Sampler September. A second sampler. Another sampler? I don't know how many samplers I'm starting in September. But I am going to do Sampler September, and I'm going to do Back to School. Who does that? I don't remember. Anyhow, that would be No Time Like the Present. The other piece I worked on, and I barely worked on it, was for my Whip Go call. And this was Thriller by Sampler Cove. It's a lovely one. But I think I was tired of, I don't know what I had no drive to work on this one this time. Just none at all. So I did very little. And when we get to plans, I'll explain what I'm doing now, because I'm stopping Whip Go. I'm behind on like 3 different projects. I still haven't found my chatelaine. So that's like 4 spots that I won't be able to finish on my Whip Go. So I'm just, this year is a bust for me for Whip Go. Anyhow, I pulled down both of these borders and I started this band on Thriller. Oh, sorry, let me get the... I am using a 40 count fabric. This is 1/2 on, I don't know what fabric this is. I am using Vicky Clayton's silks in one of her Oh My God reds and a basic black. And let me pull it forward for you. I really love this piece. This is another one that is from the before times, before I stopped stitching. And it is lovely, very lovely. But I don't know if I'm just working on too many red thread pieces, or what. I just, even though I was working with black on this one this time, I just had no, let's get all the thread in there. I had no wish to stitch it, so I didn't. Anyhow, that is where she lives. And I don't know when she'll come back out, but not now. And she did not get much work, but she got some, which is better than it has been some years. And now, let's do my whips for knitting. I was going to say stitching. We were just doing that. Living in here, it is my Tanny Casey bag. Yes, Tanny Casey bag. This is my Aster tea. And I am so close to finishing. Other than all of the ends, oh my gosh. I have woven in all the ends. I just have not trimmed them because I do not do that until after I have washed and blocked. But, oh my gosh, all the ends. Ah, yes, I have finished the entire body. The 3 needle bind off on both shoulders is done. I have finished the collar and 1 sleeve. This sleeve gave me fits. Absolute fits. Because I could not pick up the stitches and have it look nice. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure what was going on, but this sleeve gave me fits, and I still am kind of unhappy with parts of the back, but it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But there's my sleeve. I've got one, and you'll note I haven't even started picking up on the other side because the pickup on the first one was so nightmarish. I am using the called for needles on this, which surprised me, but that was where I got gauge. And I am using Serial Knitters Dye House yarns in their silk tweed. This color here is tourmaline. It was a one of a kind, and I have lost the tag for the second color, so I don't know what I am using for it. But the tweed is a 52% mulberry silk, 24% super kid mohair, 20% fine merino, 4% viscose. And it is a fingering weight. The body is being knit on, I think, a 5. Yes, the body is knit on a 5. And the ribbing and all that is knit on a 4. And I have plenty of yarn left. A coworker gave me her leftovers for a different project that she made, but she'd made a project with this color, and she gave me the leftovers in case I would need it, because she almost needed a third skein, but I cropped mine more than she did. Boop. I cropped mine. And it's going to be so lovely. Whew. It's too warm to put mohair next to my flesh right now, however. Here's the back. Look at the fun stitch that is. So that's the Aster Tee by Pip and Pin. I love that weird flower motif. This is going to be wonderfully drapey and gorgeous. And I should probably put the project back in the bag and not just toss the bag. One more sleeve, wash and block, clip a ton of ends, and I will have my Aster Tee finished. The other thing that I have been working on, yeah, this would be it. My sock, which I showed earlier with my hoe, my coffee top sock. And last thing I've been working on at work is my reading shawl by Kay Jones. Mom, if you're watching, yes, it's still in the same bag. Sorry. It still fits, more or less. This is a giant shawl. I am holding 2 skeins of a Knit Picks gray stroll together, and for the gray stripes, which would be 2 skeins of the gray held together. And the other colors that I'm using are my McMullen Fiber Company Advent from last year, which was based on books. So this is my whole book theme project. I am not in the middle of a row. I just want to explain that. I am not in the middle of a row. But let me show you the front. Or is that the back? I don't know. Anyway, ta-da! Oh, that would be the back. Ta-da! Either way, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's so big. And I still have more to go. I do. But this is the portion that we're at. That is the back. Yoink! It's garter. You can't tell. Oh, so pretty. So these are the last colors that I have been working on. I just finished this red bit here. Last time I was here showing it off. I don't think I showed it off last time, but last time I showed it off, I was up here. So I have done all of this stripe, the gray stripe, and then all of this stripe. So let's move that stitch marker down. I have a gray stripe to do before I get into the next 2 colors, which I will show. I'm enjoying this. It's easy. And at work, it's not too bad to stitch on because I just have it on the table in front of me. So I don't have all of this draped on me in this heat. Now, I have moved my progress keeper, there he is, down. I am using some Leica needles in a US size 7, 4.5 millimeter. And where are they? Where's my other mini? Well, there's one of my minis. Ah, I was flinging them around at work, showing people, and I lost them. Here's my other mini. So these 2 will be held together for the next stripe. Let me find my cheat sheet. I have 4 more gray stripes, 3 more colored stripes before I bind off. And then I will have this giant, it stopped recording. I think I was talking about my shawl. Giant shawl. I'm going to have a giant shawl. It's going to be huge. It's going to be the size of a tent. And I'm going to love it because I'm going to wrap in it when it is colder in the winter, and I'm going to drink tea, and I am going to read books, sip tea, stitch, while wrapped in essentially a blanket. So there's that one. I do still have these adorable stitch stoppers, needle stoppers. Oh, so cute. Let me. I just love them. They're sweet. And that is my reading shawl by Kay Jones. Oh, all of you threads, get in there. And then, because it is my 50 starts by 50 year, I keep trying to say month, I needed 2 more starts. I think there's starts 38 and 39. Why do I keep saying 30? 28 and 29, I think. I should have double checked that. It would have been wise of me, but I did not. I have 2 new starts. One I started on the 7th, and it is living in this lovely bag. And if you watch Caroline from Evertoad, you know what this is. This is Weeds and Wildflowers, or Wildflowers and Weeds. I think it's Weeds and Wildflowers by the Artsy Housewife. And this is Caroline's 50th birthday start. So, I didn't do much on it, but I did get the whole kit. So it's all the flosses and fabric. So there is Weeds and Wildflowers. I just love this crazy flower, and that moth is just pretty. It is on 40 count Buttercup by Roxy Floss Co. And I am using the Roxy Flosses, which are called for. Here's my little tiny start. Oh, I want to show off the needle minder, and then I can show off my tiny little start. I just have a couple of the weeds in the corner. About 200 stitches. So sweet. I'm gonna love getting back to this one. So there was my 29th, 28th start, something like that. And like I said, living in my Evertoad bag. And then I had another start. And it lives in this bag by This Design. A very wintry bag with this super fun, I put it as a zipper pull because I put this one on my scissors. Yes, this is Hands On Designs Polar Bear Plunge series. I'm doing all 6 of them. I have all 6. I'm working on Polar Bear Peak, but I don't have that chart sitting in the other room. But I have the other charts, which I can show. So I have Wally the Walrus, Whale, hello there, Penguin Pair, Puffin Party, and it's for Narwhal. This is the one that you get on their website. It comes as a PDF because it is their charity chart. I will be doing all 6 of them. I have the finishing kit. I have everything. And it's all in this lovely wintry bag. I'm doing everything I can to feel cool. Here is my start. This was started last night really late. So I don't even have 200 stitches yet. I have 2 little trees. And then there'll be 2 more little trees, and then there'll be a polar bear peeking up. And that's all it'll be. Then I'll have a second one here, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth. And then I will have to try and finish them. But evidently I'm doing some finishing now, so that might not be too bad. And that is almost all of the crafting that I have been doing. But I do want to show my spinning. What? Wait. She's doing spinning again? Almost. I pulled out the fiber, and then the temperatures went through the roof, and I'm afraid if I try and spin on this, all I'm going to do is felt it. So I started essentially pencil roving it so that I can spin it easier. So this is some created by LCB yarn in I don't know what colorway. And yeah, that's as far as I got on my spinning. I pulled the fiber out and was going to get all ready because it's Tour de Fleece right now, which, if you're not in the spinning world, Tour de Fleece is you spin every day that the cyclists cycle. So Tour de Fleece, Tour de France, ha 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 ha, punny, punny, so punny. But yeah, it got hot. It got hot, and I was going to try and do like 15 minutes a day to try and get back into my spinning, and that didn't happen. I kind of wish it did, but it didn't. I will hope to get back to this soon because I have been getting the itch to spin again, and I should do it when I have the desire. Is there anything else? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what, but I feel like I'm missing something that I've worked on. I even made notes and everything, and it's not on my notes either, but there's still that nagging, you worked on something else and it's not there. So I guess I'm a liar, or I forgot something, and that's okay too. I'll show it next time. Let us get on to plans. I kind of hinted at it earlier. Well, I know I stated it outright. I didn't just hint. I'm not doing WhipGo this year. This year is a bust for me for WhipGo. I haven't finished a couple of squares, and then I still can't find my chatelaine, and then I didn't finish my thriller. It just isn't working for me this year for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't know. I'm annoyed at my crafting telling me what to do, and that's what it was feeling like, so I'm not going to do it that way for a while. Instead, I am going to still stick with my 100 days project, my 100 stitches a day project. I'm still going to stick with my Modern Folk Embroidery because I just have one more month and it will be done. And then I still have my plans for Sampler September and I don't know, spooky October, I don't know, Halloween in October, then Black Sampler November, more samplers in September, and then the Modern Folk Embroidery Advent Stitch Along. I'm going to sneeze again. As far, my allergies are kicking my butt as much as this heat right now. Right, what was I saying? Plans, that was it. So all of those plans will still stick. My 50 by 50 will still be there. I know what my birthday start is going to be. I know a lot of people have started a peacock, a unicorn, and a badger by Scarlet House. Hold on a second. I'm going to go grab it. Peacock, unicorn, and badger. And I'm sorry, I said Scarlet House. I meant Scarlet Letter. So this one. A lot of people have started it. A lot of people have started it this year. This is my 50th birthday start. Why? Because I want it to be. And my birthday is in December. So if you haven't started this and you want to start it with me in December. And if you're working on it, continue working on it with me in December. Here is it all kitted up. I do have it kitted up with the silks. And I know Caroline's been calling it pub, but they did a color and they called it pub crawl because peacock, unicorn, badger, pub crawl. So I'm kind of taking a riff off of that. And this is my 50th pub crawl. My 50th birthday pub crawl. That is mine. And yeah, I'm doing it on, apologies for the glare. I'm doing it on beige fabric, so I'm going to be doing all the fill-in is what I'm telling you. My 50th birthday start. Cannot wait. I'm itching to start it, but that'll make it special, right? That'll make it super special because I really want to start it now. And that will be my reward for starting 50 projects. That'll be my 50th. Yes. So I will still be working on my 50 starts. Heck, 6 of them may be for Polar Plunge. I highly doubt I'm going to start and finish 6 of them. I am planning on finishing each of those, by the way, for the Polar Bear Plunge. I do plan on finishing each one. I think that's part of why I am also not doing so well with WhipGo. I want to keep working on other things, but I feel like WhipGo wants me to work on things I don't want to work on. It's telling me what to do, like I said. So I'm not going to do it anymore. I do still have a list of projects that I want to finish this year, and I will pull some of those out and work on those. It will be a little more chaotic. I'm making plans for what my goals will be for next year, because I believe I will not be doing WhipGo again next year. I'm gonna take a year off because I failed in June. So I will take a year off and see if doing my own thing. What is that? Sorry, there's a project bag over there, and it's a knitting project bag. I have no clue what is in it. Worrisome. Back to what I was saying. Apologies. A little scattered. The heat, it does things to my head. And we don't need help doing anything to that head right now. Yeah, I'm going to do my own thing next year. And I am making plans for what it is so that I can play with things. One thing that I was wanting to do, but then I never started it, so now I'm not going to. When it got too hot to do this for the Tour de France, doing Tour de Fleece, I thought, oh, maybe I'll join, oh, what is her name? Seasook Stitch. I don't know her actual first name. She is in a group, and they do a Tour de France thing where they stitch a stitch for each mile of the biker's bike or something like that. And I was thinking of doing that and doing it on my Middle-earth map. But you'll notice the Middle-earth map did not make a showing, so that means I didn't start it. Best laid plans. Best laid plans. Lie shatter on the ground, because, yeah, I suck at making plans. Well, I suck at following through. I make plans great. It's doing anything after. Right. So, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be working on this week. In the next 2 weeks. Other than, I'm going to start a couple more projects. I'm going to stitch on my polar bear plunge, and I don't know. So when you come back in 2 weeks, and when I come back in 2 weeks, it'll be interesting to see what I've done and what I can share with you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I have no clue what it's going to be, and that actually is exciting to me right now. And maybe that's what I needed for my stitching. I don't know. So plans are much more vague than normal. I'm hoping to get a bit more on my sock done, knitting wise, and I'm going to finish my Aster tee. And don't know what I'm going to do after that. Maybe I'll walk over to that bag that's lying right there and pick it up, figure out what it is, and finish it. Who knows? Who knows? The world is my oyster, and I'm going to crack it and figure out what's inside. That's that. Now, purchases. That's the word I'm looking for. Purchases. I have a couple. Not too bad. I have one more than I expected, though. Ah, I'm reaching. I have my Roxy Floss colors for July. These are the neutrals. Very pretty. And these are the brights. Okay, that's it. I need to figure out what that red is. So I'm opening these. Sorry for the crinkle. Gimme a Lake. Ponder. Bubble Bath. Berry Queen. Oh, I like that one. Chambord. That's what that one is. I like that. And, well, since I did it for those ones, I have to do it for the neutrals. Now I don't want them to feel left out. You never want your flosses to feel left out, because then they'll tangle. They'll get back at you. We have Hay Bale, Straw Hat. Oh, don't fall on the ground. Old Penny. Oh, I like that one. Mustard Seed. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a good one. And honey mustard. I need new glasses. Reading is difficult. I'm like, ugh, focus, can't, glasses. So those are the July ones. I have my Farmer's Daughter's Fiber Sock Squad yarn for next month. I might have shown this already. It is not a flavor of peach pink. I'm so happy. But you'll notice it is still in. It is still in this form. I haven't even wound it up. I have no clue what I want to do with this. It's just sitting there on my dining room, not my dining room table, my coffee table, just sitting there going, make me into something pretty. Make me into something from maybe a hat, maybe a cowl, socks. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty, but it's just not, it's not telling me what it wants to be. Ooh. Bling. I did get, I flung something. Lost part of something. Oh, there it is. Yoink. I did get this from the Homespun Sampler Needle something Facebook group. The one that does the exclusives. Sarah A. Sanderson. By the Scarlet House. It's a Sanderson sister. It's Halloween. Okay, it totally isn't, but it is a Sanderson sister, which made me giggle. And so I have the Valley Forge by Needle and Flax. I evidently got 46 count. I didn't think I got 46 count. I thought I got 40 count. But that there says 46. Huh. I truly thought I got 40 count. Well, I guess we're working on 46 count this time. And I have no clue what happened to the flosses because I was flinging things. But I do have this. I used the, I think I got the Weeks Dye Works. I think. But I'll have to find them. Oh, there they are. I didn't get the Weeks Dye Works. I got the MPI Silks. I'm a lying liar who lies a lot and evidently doesn't know what I bought. So I'm going to be doing 46 count with MPI Silks on Sarah Sanderson when I start this. I really didn't think I got the 46 count. I'm a little shocked right here, people. Either I got the wrong package, which seems highly unlikely, or I was feeling really rambunctious when I ordered. Oh, turn around. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that's on me because I don't think they would make that mistake. Sorry, I just kind of want to condense things a little bit. Put this in there, put that in there. There, now my flosses can't go anywhere. But yes, it's a Sanderson sister. I'm not going to say that that was the main one of the reasons I purchased this one because it was a Sanderson sister, but it was up there. Actually, it was also the fact that the houses are different, and I love these stoned deer. I love stoned deer. Stoned deer, they look like they've seen some shit, man. Those deer. Most deer in almost every sampler I've seen. Those deer, man. You don't know. You don't know what life they've been living, but they have a lot to tell you. Oh my. But yeah, I'm amused by the deer. And I love all the woodland creatures on the top. Can you see those? Right. So that will be fun to start at some point. I don't know when. And the last thing I purchased was kind of accidental. I was at work the other day, and this woman came in, and she was buying herself a birthday gift. And she bought herself a book. And I was selling it to her. As I'm handing it back to her, I'm like, I haven't seen that book. That's a new book. I don't know what's this. I don't know this book. And so, after She left. I ran over to the books and I found it and I pulled it out and I started looking at it. And I bought it. This is Softly Timeless Knits, and they're all projects from Sari Nordlund. Now, I do know that I want to make most of these projects. Whether I will or not is a whole different ballgame. But I want to knit most of these things. But all of the photos are also in Paris. I love Paris. I want to go back to Paris again. But if I can't, I might as well look at pretty pictures from Paris. So I purchased this. Let me show you some of the projects. So we have a nice little cami. And, oh, all of them are named after Greek muses, because why not? Oh, that's the actual pattern. And then we just have, you know, pictures of France and Paris. How can you go wrong? Oop, no, that's a. I love the detail on the back of this cardigan. Look at that. And Sari Nordlund does just really nice staple projects. They're just lovely. Where's the one? Where's the one? I think it's at the back. I have to find it for you. So excuse me while I just flip through that. I want to knit that. Look at the details in the sleeve. Just look at that. Look at that yoke. Ah, so pretty. So pretty. And this? Lovely. And, you know, I need to start living my cardigan life. I really do. Where was the other? Anyway, enough. I really loved all of the pieces, almost all of the pieces in there. There was not a single, no, I don't want to knit that. There were, I don't know if I need another cabled scarf, but there wasn't a single no, and therefore this book was totally worth it for me. And as I said, Sari Nordlund does some lovely pieces, so I am excited. Well, I think she has a, does she? I know, I'm just going to keep flipping through this book. So there's some of the projects. There's more on the other page. Lovely. Here's the rest. It's a great book. It is a perfect book, and I am very happy. I'm very happy that I purchased it. Now I just have to make things out of it. Other than that, life stuff. Life, it is hot. It's hot. It's really hot. I've said that a lot, but it's true. I am melting. It's just getting hotter. It was 80 degrees before, I mean, I don't even know what time it is now, but yesterday it was 80 degrees before noon. Before 9 a.m. I do not live in a world where 80 degrees before 9 a.m. is okay. I live in the Pacific Northwest for a reason, and that reason is not this. Very much not this. So I haven't been up to a lot. I'm hiding from the world, I'm hiding from the heat, and I'm hiding from everything. The cucumbers are starting to take over my greenhouse, and I think I'm okay with it. I've gotten a couple beans, and my leeks are looking very sad, but I have faith in them. I have faith in my little leeks. Hopefully they will grow up to be edible and eatable, and I will eat them. My tomato plants are very sad this year. I don't have a single tomato. One of my plants has 3 tiny itty bitty little baby tomatoes on it, but I haven't had a single tomato from any of those plants, and I have 4 tomato plants. One plant has 3 tiny babies. The other 3 plants, lots of flowers that go nowhere. I don't know. Not getting any tomatoes. It's very sad. Very sad indeed. Oh, I know this is right at the end. Normally, I do the Black Needle Society Celebrate All Year ornament. Not ornament, but display circle. This month's is hot dogs. No. Nope, I have less than zero interest in stitching a bunch of hot dogs. It's not going to happen. That's all it was. It was a bunch of hot dogs. Not my thing, not for me, not going to do it. Not sure what I'm going to do now, because it's Celebrate All Year. It's 12 pieces. Now I'm going to have 11, which is awkward. I will have to figure something out so that I can have 12. But yeah, I'm not stitching hot dogs. It's not going to happen. They interest me 0%. That is one of the things you have to acknowledge and deal with when you join up for a mystery project. You know that maybe not all of them will be for you. And I was okay with some of them not being really for me, but yay, no. Not doing hot dogs. Just 0. Yeah, won't be doing that. Have to figure something else out. Not sure what it'll be. Other than that, yeah, that's everything. I'm going to let you all go. I have reached 500 subscribers, by the way. Thank you all who are interested in listening to me babble, and hopefully this is somewhat palatable and understandable. And if it is, and you have enjoyed and you've made it to this point, please like, subscribe, put a teacup down in the comments section. If you have any questions about anything I've said, or if anything's unclear, which isn't surprising, and I would acknowledge that I often am not very clear, if you have anything that has been unclear, you can always ask me, and I am happy to give any answers if I wasn't clear about something. I may not have the answer, but I'm happy to give you one if I have it. On that note, I'm going to go hide from the world some more and sit in front of my AC unit and continue my long-term relationship with that AC unit. And until I see you all again in 2 weeks, happy crafting. I'm melting. I'm melting.